I don't know what's going on. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? My computer's going nuts, so this is crazy. Oh, you can hear me? But the countdown's still going? That's weird. I don't know what's going on right now. My computer does not like what I'm doing to it whatsoever. Is the countdown done? Can you guys see me? Let's see. Oh, I'm not on live. Oh, you guys can see me. Okay, cool. All right. Well, welcome to the show. I clearly have no idea what's going on. I'm showing up just like you guys are showing up here. What's up? Yo, all you guys are great. Okay, hold on. I'm still setting this thing up. I know. I'm an amateur at this stuff, guys. Bear with me. Where am I? What? There we go. Let's go with the classic. No, I didn't freeze. I just wasn't. Am I frozen? Am I frozen? Am I really frozen? I think I'm frozen. Wow. Let's try stopping my video, restarting it. Nope, doesn't like that. I'm gonna have to close this because it doesn't like me today. My whole computer's frozen. This is amazing. Okay. Hi. I think you guys can see me. I think you can hear me. I think we have background audio. I think we're good now. Are we good? Are we good, guys? Can you tell me if we're good? I literally had to close everything except for this one window that I'm working in. What's up, Jeremy? What's up, Cyclone? What's up, Flake Chick? Richard, what's good? We got 22 people in here. Make sure you come up in here. You hit that thumbs up. Turn on the notification because there's a lot of people that aren't getting notified. Join the Telegram group. All that kind of good stuff. We had a great live show. I think it was yesterday. We went for over 2 hours on a live stream. Talked about a lot of different things. Today I got a notification from BuzzTV that they're extending their Christmas sale. So originally their Christmas sale was going to be ending on December the 18th. Obviously we're on the 21st now. Today is actually my son's birthday. We went out for dinner. We just came back. Cyclone, I told you, I think the graphics card is bad and it's causing all kinds of issues with everything else. So, yeah. What's up, Michael Forte? How you doing? What's good, Craig? What's good? What's good? Stop mining. I did. I stopped the mining. The mining, it's not mining on this computer right now. But we're good. We're good. How's the background audio? Is it too loud? It's been a minute since I've used this audio. Next Level Junior. I know, it's funny. I seen today, I was driving and he was reading an email from YouTube, right? So I'm like, yo, what's that? And he's like, I got a strike. And I'm like, that's your own fault. I've been trying to tell you for years, I'm gonna teach you how to do YouTube properly. And you never want to sit down with me for me to show you, right? So he got a copyright strike because he used copyrighted material in his video. You know, some lessons just need to be learned. I've gotten many of those. Yo, it's been a minute since I vibed to this song. It's been a minute. How you guys doing, though? We're getting real friggin' close to Christmas. Today's my son's birthday. That's when it really starts to sink in for me, right? So I'll actually show you guys what I got him for Christmas, All right, it's not wrapped or anything, and he's in the next room. So I'm gonna grab it and I'll show you guys. Hopefully he doesn't come out when I show you guys. Is the background music too loud? I can turn it down a little bit if you want. Give me 1 second. Just gonna grab his birthday present. I'll show you guys what it is. Or it's Christmas present. Sorry, it's Christmas. Oh, I think I dropped my headphones. 1 second. 1 second. I'm all tangled up. There we go. Okay. So I'll show you what I got him. I got him a BuzzBox. So my son is a PC gamer. And this year is a little bit more tight for me than it usually is. But I got him one of these. Look at that. So a lot of times when I come in, he has his keyboard on an angle and he's gaming with only a couple keys. So that's programmable to the keys that he uses for the games that he's in, and it takes up less space on his desk than a keyboard would. So it's a little bit more comfortable for a gamer just to use the keys that they need, right? So I thought that was pretty cool. What's up, Purge? What's up, Mike C? What's up, Greg? BuzzBox. So we are going to talk a little bit about BuzzTV today. What's up, Uno Nice? What's good? What's good? As you guys come in, hit that like button, support the channel, join the Telegram group, turn on the notification bell, because we are coming out with some more and more live streams, and you kind of want to hit up those live streams when they're live. You know what I'm saying? Right? When you catch the lives a little bit later, that 5-minute countdown's a little bit boring. You know what I'm saying? Do an unboxing review, right? And then box it back up and then tape it and then give it to them, right? There's a bunch of things that I've given people this year for Christmas that I kind of wish I did unboxing videos on them, right? Like I'm talking, I gave out MagSafe chargers, I did Bluetooth speakers, I did the new Echo Show, the 15-inch one, and like I haven't even played with any of these devices, but I like when I shop for people, I look at things that I think is cool and that I would want, and then I give it to somebody else, and then I don't even get a chance to test it out. All right, so we're going to talk about BuzzTV. So we put up a poll in the chat, which I can't even see anymore. Let's see if I can pull this up. It will be near new. Yeah. What's it called? Like new inbox, LNIB, right? Silly, but next level use them first. I should, right? I really should. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just pulling up YouTube because I want to check out the poll. We got 22 people up in here and we're sitting at 12 thumbs up. So half of you, your thumbs are broken. All right, so let's take a look at this chat. It says that 45% of you guys that voted, we got 22 votes, which is a pretty good turnout. 22 votes, and 45% of you have used the BuzzBox and 55% of you have not. That's actually a pretty good turnout. So we're going to end the poll in about a minute. So if you haven't voted on the poll, go check it out, give it a vote. And then we're going to go over what their Christmas sale is, and we're going to talk a little bit about their devices. And if any of you guys watched my my last travel vlog when I drove down to their head office, they gave me some boxes to test out. So those are the boxes there. I actually haven't opened them yet, so when we go over each one of the boxes, I'll actually just unbox it and I'll flash it on the screen so you guys get to see what they look like. What's up, Paul? How you doing, man? All right, 30 more seconds, so we're gonna end this poll. So if you haven't voted, vote at the top of the chat now. Have you used a BuzzTV device? We got 25 votes. With 22 people on the live stream. That's a pretty good turnout, guys. Appreciate you guys being interactive. Appreciate it. So if we should end this poll right now, put a 1 in the chat for me. We'll end the poll. And then we'll move on with the live show. It's a lot of work, man. Greg says I can resell the Buzz boxes. You know, I usually just like give them away to family members and friends after I check them out, right? So. All right, we got some ones coming in the chat. Marcus Bell, what BuzzTV box are you using right now? I can't end it until it's the even number of votes. We're at 25. Let me refresh the poll. See where we're at. Cyclone, you always have an excuse. Huh? Why I can't do this and why I can't do that. Always trying to give me an excuse. Give me one more vote. Who hasn't voted? I'm looking for one more vote. We want 26 votes according to Cyclone, and we'll end the poll, and then we'll dive into the BuzzTV Christmas sale, and we'll talk about their devices and all that kind of stuff, all that kind of good stuff, right? It's been a minute since I vibed to this song. Okay, we got 26 votes. We're ending the poll. Boom. The poll has been ended. You got the BuzzTV 4900, Marcus Bell. That's a great device. Great device. So you can see. What's up, Red Lantern? All right, so you can see, have you owned a BuzzTV device? No, 57% said no, and 42% said yes. I think that's a great ratio. I think a lot of you have owned a BuzzTV device, right? For not being like, you know, a main Android TV device like your Fire Sticks and your NVIDIA Shields and your Chromecasts and, you know, your devices like that. To get a 50-50 turnout, I think that's great. Yeah, so tell me in the chat which devices you have tried and which one out of the devices that you've tried, if you tried them, which one's your favorite? If you haven't tried one of the devices, do you have one that's kind of been catching your eye? You know, do you have something that, you know, you've been thinking about buying, but you haven't made that jump yet? Because this could be the time. This could be the time to buy a BuzzTV device, right? And as a reminder, guys, anytime that there is a donation that's done through the live stream, I will be giving away all Debrid vouchers. I'm doing it for the rest of the year, so any live streams that you see that I'm on, any donations that come through, I automatically drop 1 month of all Debrid in the chat. If you donate, it doesn't mean that you're going to win the code. The codes are first come, first serve, and you got to go to alldebrid.com/voucher to enter it in. All Debrid is just like real Debrid and premiumized. It helps you get all those fantastic, juicy links in all of your favorite apps. The apps that I can't talk about on here, but you know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean, make sure you join the Telegram group. The link is in the bottom of the screen. It's scrolling across. It's going round and round. So we've been streaming for 17 minutes and I said a whole lot of nothing. Surprising, right? No, not at all. We got 23 people up in here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up when you come in. And we are going to share our screen. I don't like how small it makes my head there. What do you think? Like this or like that? This is 1. That's 2. How do you want the screen to look? You tell me, guys. You want me with a little itty bitty tiny head, or you want me with a bigger head? Or do you want me up there or down here or over here? Oh man, I can go all over the place. Two? All right, so we're gonna keep it like this. All right, so we just got this notification. This came through today. So originally this sale was supposed to end on December the... let me move my screens around so that I'm all good. Big head. This was originally supposed to end on December the 18th, but they've extended it until January 3rd, 2023, right? We got a lot of good devices up in here. We said the X5 Special Edition, which I have here. I got to move these boxes around so I can get to them easier. So here's the X5 Special Edition, and I'm calling that Next Level Purple. It's got this chameleon color. And then we got the U5 128 AI. And then there's also add the remote of your choice for free with any model. Now there's some some really interesting remotes. We have the ARQ100, ARQ220, BT250, and they are keyboard remotes or air mouse remotes, right? So depending on what you're looking for, you can add them to that. And then you can get the last minute deals, take 15% off on the entire store. So you can get a bunch of stuff. Now, usually if you use Next Level Tech as the coupon code, you get 10% off. So I'm not even telling you guys to use my coupon code because this is better than my coupon code. So use these coupon codes here and you'll get more of a discount than my code would give you. So that's unfortunate, but you know what? They're good devices. So I'd rather you guys get a deal than me get a kickback. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we are going to jump over to their website. I'm just going to catch up on the chat real quick, so I don't want to miss anything. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Marcus says he has the BuzzTV 4900. So the 4900 is a great device. I don't even think that's on their website anymore. That was the one where you can add internal hard drive. And I don't even see it on their website anymore, but it's a great device, right? Do I use a BuzzTV box? I do, but not as my main device, right? I do some testing on it. I do some testing on a lot of different boxes, but I usually go between Amazon devices and BuzzTV devices, right? So it really comes down to personal preference. BuzzTV 4500, great device, great device. The X5 and the VidStick. So you'll notice that anything that has a 5 in it is their latest generation. And I know it can get a little confusing with their names and their numbers and, you know, all that kind of good stuff. It can get a little confusing. So that's one way to keep up to date. So their latest version of the BuzzTV app on their device is 5. And these are all the latest devices that are running it. Now, BuzzTV can get confusing because they have so many different devices. And that's why I wanted to come on today and talk a little bit about the devices. What are the differences? Which one I think are the best buys right now? Because sometimes some of their customers are very specific at what they want. They only want devices with, I don't know, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of ROM, or 128 and 4, or they want their device to do this, or they want their device to do that. So they try to cater to everybody. And I find that sometimes for the new BuzzTV customer, that can be a little confusing when you get into it, right? But the VidStick is a great device. Personally, though, I wouldn't buy a VidStick anymore. I would actually go with the HD5. The HD5s are great devices. I've actually had somebody that was a Chromecast only user. I gave them an HD5 to test out, and you know what? I never actually got that back. I never got the HD5 back, and he uses it a lot. I'm not sure if it's his main device, but I'm pretty sure that they were impressed with the HD5. I would actually use this over the VidStick. I'm not even sure if they still have the VidStick. No, they don't have the VidStick anymore on their website either, right? So there's the HD5. So the base model of the HD5, these are like a Chromecast kind of shape, like an octagon, right? Let's see. So you get the Android 11. It gives you your Ethernet port, your dual band Wi-Fi, your 2 gigs of DDR4, and 16 gigs of internal hard drive space. It does have a backlit remote. This has the 905Y4. And I was actually kind of surprised because with the previous generation of the 905Y chips, they didn't have Ethernet ports. They were mainly just for Wi-Fi only devices, right? So the newer ones are really, really nice. It's powered by USB-C, which is nice. And it's got the BuzzTV 5 app. So this is a really solid device, nice and smooth. And it works, right? Compact, and you're good to go. Comes in another model here, right? This is the 32, so I believe you have 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. Everything else is pretty much the same that I just went over. But this is what I would go with as the lower end BuzzTV device. Now there are some other devices as well, and I'll dive into that as I go through the chat here. I want to try to keep up to date. The VidSticks are still great devices. Don't get me wrong, guys. They're great devices. A lot of good ports, a lot of good features with the VidSticks, and there's nothing wrong with them. I'm just talking about the latest devices that are on their website because the VidSticks are no longer there anymore, right? They've moved on to a newer lineup, so we'll talk about that stuff. But the VidSticks are great devices. So the successor of the VidSticks would be the HD5s, in my opinion, right? Let's see. Jeremy Duval says, I have a Fire TV Cube and NVIDIA Shield for what I use them for. They're great. I have looked at a few other boxes, including BuzzTV, and just don't think it's worth it for what I use it for. And that's fair, right? It all comes down to personal opinion, personal preference, right? So not every device is meant for everybody, right? So for instance, the one thing that these devices can't do is do Netflix in 4K. They can do everything else. Everything else they can do. The layout's a little bit different, and they have their own proprietary software for what these devices are mainly used for. I'm just going to say it like that, right? But there's a lot of other good devices out there for sure, right? Can you use both codes? I don't believe they're stackable. There you go. Jeremy says, no, you can't. He says he tried. Of course you did. Of course you did. All right, I'm all caught up. That's dope. That's dope. All right, so let's do this. The cheapest one on their lineup here, that's a box. That's actually a box, is the B5, right? So the B5 is their lowest end device, right? And here it is here. This is the B5 in my hand. I've literally never opened this box. I've literally never opened this box. So we're going to click on it. We're going to talk about it. I'll show you what the B5 looks like. And this is meant to be a very, very basic device to get the job done. So if you're only using this for one purpose and one app, to just watch that one app, then this device is going to work great for you. I'm sure it can do a lot of other things, but you know, if I'm going to buy a device, I generally want the specs to be not basic, right? I'm not a basic Android user. But here's the box. It's a very clean, simple looking box. It's actually pretty damn thin. Like here, I'll show you guys if I grab this here. So just to give you a comparison, here is the Fire TV Cube Generation 3. And this is the B5. That's the B5 box. It is tiny, right? It is very, very small. Very compact. Doesn't take up much room at all. I thought the VidStick came with the BuzzTV 5 app. I'm not 100% sure. Check for an update, and if it doesn't have it, I can follow up with them. We actually have some of the BuzzTV employees in the Telegram group as well too, so I can always follow up with them that way. All right, so the box is very, very basic. You can see the bottom is perforated for ventilation. And this model that I have here, I believe it's the 16. This is the 2 GB of RAM and the 16 gig of internal storage. So we'll go through it. My hair is crazy. I'm going to get my hair done tomorrow. Super excited. Super excited. I hate my hair on my face. It's one of my biggest pet peeves, but I don't want to get rid of my hair yet. Last year I got rid of a whole foot of my hair, and you can see it's still pretty damn long. All right, so we're gonna keep going. The B5 comes with the IR 100 remote, so this is not a Bluetooth remote. This is an IR remote, and that's like one of my biggest pet peeves in some of these Android boxes, right? But this is an entry level. Keep that in mind. This is entry level, right? What's up, Digital Slang? Hey, if anybody wants to come on the show, I'll throw out a link, but I'm just talking about Android boxes. It's up to you guys. If you guys want to join the stream, I'll throw out the link. Just let me know. This is also coming with the BuzzTV 5, and you can see... Where is it? Why aren't they telling me? That would be... That's really strange. Why isn't it telling me what CPU it has? Okay, so it's not telling me what CPU it has, but this is a very, very basic model, right? This is actually, I believe, I could be wrong, but this is coming the S905W something. Now, that being said, some of the S905Ws years ago were crap. They're utter BS, but they've gotten a lot better. But this device, this one is their entry level basic biatch, right? This one's just if you want to stream that one thing, the one thing only. You're not going to do a whole lot of stuff with this device. This is running basic processor, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gig of onboard storage. It has your Ethernet port, but the Ethernet port is not gigabit. It is 10100. You got your HDMI and your optical audio as well. So this is a very, very basic device, and it comes with a basic remote that is not Bluetooth, so it's IR, right? So that's why I'm not really interested in this device. I'm really not, right? If you guys want to see what the remote looks like, I'll grab it out of the box too. I think it's the S905W2 or 3 or 4. I'm not sure. It's one of those. So here's the thing with the BuzzTV devices. Some people love it or hate it that, you know, the remotes are large, but they cater to, you know, unfortunately, a lot of people that are switching from directly cable to them, right? So the remote is actually very, very large. There's a lot of things going on in here, and there's a lot of things that you can do on the remote to interact with the device. And here's to give you an idea. So the Fire TV Cube Generation 3 came with the new standard remote, which is longer than the regular standard remote, right? So this is the new remote that comes with the Fire TV Generation 3. And then there's the BuzzTV remote. So you can see like the size of them and how much bigger the BuzzTV remote is, right? So let me pack this up and then we'll get into the next device. So if you were trying to go super cheap and you knew the person wasn't going to do a whole lot with the device, then I mean, you could suggest this, but I honestly wouldn't. I would much rather go with the HD5 for the same price. You get a better device, a better remote. I mean, I would much rather go that route. So oh, here's a good point. So Jeremy says Jeremy also has a VidStick, and he said he had to go into the updates and type in 2015, and that's what he had to do to get the BuzzTV 5 app. All right, so I will grab a link and I'll paste it into the chat. So it's gonna be boring because I'm just up here flapping my gums talking about Android boxes. Paste that in there. Yeah. Your remote's larger. Whatever. All right. So this is what I'm saying. Like, it's an okay device, but for the same price, I would rather get the HD5. Right? The HD5 is running the S905 Y4 chipset, which in my opinion is so much better than the W chipsets. Right? And then you're getting the BT400 remote, which is the Bluetooth remote, which is going to be better than IR. Like, why wouldn't you go with this, right? Just for the remote alone and the chipset, so much better than the B5, right? So moving on, the next one that we have, I already went over these two devices, is the E line. Now, the E line is the Essentials line, and the Essentials line was meant to be their budget line. And then I got really confused because they came out with the Bs. So now B is budget, and then E is essential, and the essential lines are actually a lot better than budget, right? So for $20 more, this is what you're going to get. You get the E5, which is the same one that I have in my hand here. This is the E5. Sorry, my green screen's tripping out because the E5's green, as you can see. So this one comes with a better quality box too, because you know that BuzzTV likes to make a statement with their packaging. Actually, I need my... Where's my knife at? Oh. This one's still taped, so I gotta get my batarang, and we'll cut this one open. But before we do, so this one is running the, let's go down. Let's go over the specs while we do this. So this one is USB-C powered, so better flexibility. I mean, you could run this off a power bank if you wanted to, right? If you get a really, really nice power bank, you could run your whole setup off the power bank. You could run the TV, you could run your BuzzTV devices, you could do all that kind of stuff, right? So this has got the dual band Wi-Fi, the S905X4 chip, which is actually a really, really solid chip, right? That is a really, really solid chip. Yeah. Android 11 built-in LAN port. So this LAN port, I believe, is gigabit. Oh, doesn't want to tell me. It doesn't want to tell me. Brand new housing. So this has a new housing design. The B5, you saw it was a very, very basic design. But you can see, this is what I mean with BuzzTV and their boxes, right? On their main devices, they have a magnetic clasp, and they're really, really premium boxes. Like, there's attention to detail, what the boxes look like. There's, you know, marketing material, how to do your remote, all that kind of stuff. Now, this device is just as thin, well, just a little bit bigger than what the B5 is, but it's got, you know, the same kind of simple design, but it actually looks kind of nice, right? Very, very simple, very clean, very, very clean device. And everything's matte except for the frame that goes around it and the BuzzTV logo, and then the little pretend screw holes there, right? On the bottom, you have your slots for your ventilation, and that's what that one looks like. So this is the E5. Now, the E5 is not a bad device, right? The E5 is a pretty good device. So the E5, you're coming with 2 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of onboard storage. Now, here's the thing. Even though this is a good device, right? Even though this is a good device, just something just tells me, because of a couple things here. So look at this. Where is it? IR remote. IR remote. Not a bad remote. I'm not saying that it's bad. Don't get me wrong, right? I still come back to the HD5, right? So that one was 232, so 2 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of onboard storage. I would rather go with this. The HD5 for 120, same price as the E5 device here. This one's coming with the same chipset, but it's coming with the Bluetooth 400 remote. To me, that's a big change over the IR remote. I'd rather go this way, right? So to me, if I'm going with any device up to the $120 range, it's the HD5s. I think they're solid. I think that they're good bang for your buck compared to the other BuzzTV devices, right? So that's what I would do, right? So let me put this away. So all these devices that I'm showing you, even the BuzzTV vid sticks, right? Even though they were sticks, they still came with all the ports, Ethernet, USB, SD card slots, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this, right? A lot of different things you can do with this. All right, what do we want to do next? All right, so we talked about these. I don't have the U5 on me. Do I not have a U5? Oh, what was that? Look, chick, what's up? Thank you. Appreciate it. Lemon character moving its head. This, look, so I'm using third-party streaming software. I'm not actually on YouTube, but look how it describes it. A lemon character moving its head from left to right with his eyes wide open and red hearts in his eyes. Instead of showing me what it looks like, it literally transcribes it for me. So I will keep to my word, and I will drop an Aldebrid voucher in the chat. So first come, first serve. Make sure you check it out, right? You go to aldebrid.com/vouchers and you redeem the code for a free month of Aldebrid. So check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Get it. Grab it. Because honestly, I can't stream without my Debrid service. Time is money, man. Time is money. Time is money. And I'm not trying to waste any of your time. We're already 40 minutes in, and we're going to keep going through. So the U5 is the only device that I... Oh, shit. We got a special guest. You believe that shit?
What up, what up, what up, what up?
How you doing, Sling? Why are you coming through my speakers? That's really weird.
You got your audio on.
I'm so confused. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Say something now?
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, now you're through the headset. Now you're through the headset.
What's up, man?
How you doing, bro? You know what is funny? We were on a phone call earlier today, and then you said you were going to call me back, and then I went out for dinner, and then I got back, and I was like, oh, I wonder if Slang's doing something. I was like, are we going to be shooting tonight? Are you streaming tonight? What are you doing? And then you jumped on my stream, so I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, I actually had to run back out. I just got back now, so now I'm just chilling, man.
Yeah. I seen you've been dropping a lot of content lately.
No, not at all.
I seen a couple of videos, bro.
You saw one.
That's it?
I dropped a video today, the first video I dropped in like a week and a half.
I swear I see more videos from you.
I couldn't. My back went out.
Yeah. So
I was out of commission all last week, so I couldn't drop anything.
did you put a basket on the floor like I told you to?
I mean, no, I don't have a basket.
You gotta put a picnic basket on the floor. So Digital Slang, in his much younger years, broke his back, and he is still paying for that injury. It comes back around, and he isn't able to move when he has some of that nerve issues. So we were on the Xbox live chat together, and he was just laying on the floor because he couldn't get up. So
yeah, I couldn't get up for 2 days. 2 days I couldn't get off the floor.
That's crazy.
The third day I did, only because I needed food. And I like, it probably took me 30 minutes to get up. Like, that's how crazy the pain is. Like, it's unbearable. I would rather lose it. I would give up my left arm to get rid of that pain.
I was really hoping you were going to say nut. I was hoping you wouldn't say nut.
No, I'm keeping those. they gotta stay. They gotta stay. But yeah, so content hopefully will be coming. And the back thing, whatever, it's a non-issue. I got to get, I got that procedure done.
Yeah.
It's only temporary. It lasts about 8 months. So I just got to get another one of those done, and I'll be good for another 8 months. But I made a decision today on the phone, if we could change the subject real quick.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hold on. Let me get this off the screen.
See this thing?
Whoa. I thought you were returning it.
I'm not going to.
I thought you were still very angry for previous reasons.
Yes, I am, but I'm actually deciding to keep this device. So my return window, or my trade-in window, was up for my S22 Ultra, because I traded in my S22 Ultra and my iPhone 11, and I only paid $300 for the 512 gigabyte Fold 4, right?
That's cheap, bro.
Yeah, so I traded those two phones in, and then right before the trade-in was finished, I decided to return the Fold 4 because the S22 Ultra is my favorite device. But then today I was like, you know what? It doesn't make any sense. I have so many just regular basic slab phones.
Yeah.
That I want to keep something different now. So I'm going to keep the Fold 4 and return. I called Samsung today, and they reversed the return and extended my trade-in. So I have like another week to send everything back.
They extended your trade-in? I didn't even think that was a thing.
Yeah, if you call them, they'll do it for you.
See, you learn new things all the time, guys. You learn new things all the time. And if there's somebody that's going to know that, it's definitely going to be this man right here.
Yeah. And I figured I'd trade in my S22. I got the Pixel 7 Pro, so I don't need that and the S22.
Did you watch MKBHD's video on his camera test?
I didn't yet. The one you dropped today?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it yet.
Okay, so I'm not going to say nothing.
All right.
I'm not going to say nothing because that's a really, really good video. You should check it out. If anybody hasn't watched that and you're really curious about smartphones and which one has the best camera, he tested like, I don't know, it was something crazy, like 60 phones.
I actually saw like the thumbnail for it. Like I got the notification for it, and then I jumped on YouTube to watch it, and then I saw you were streaming, so I just jumped on here instead.
Oh, so you chose me over MKBHD. I appreciate that.
I did. I'm not the bigger creators. I don't really watch anymore.
Well,
I watch the small creators. I like to support them.
Yeah. Well, trying to call me small, bro?
Well, I'm talking about all of us. You have a much bigger channel than I do. I'm talking about anybody under like 50K.
Oh man. Okay. So shout out to Red Lantern. Red Lantern, thank you for the $5 hippo character head pops out of water surrounded by his hippo squad. It's just funny because on YouTube it's the sticker, but on here it describes it.
This is melon, huh?
Yeah, this is melon. This is melon.
It messed with my head's cut off.
So try changing the resolution. So you see on the bottom there where it shows your video icon and it has the arrow that points up?
Yes.
So click on that and change your resolution. Oh, you're changing your camera.
We don't want that. How do I go back to now? It's not letting me change the camera back.
It has to let you change the camera back. Just pick the camera from the video input. So click on that one.
USB camera. Now let me go back.
That's weird.
Oh,
that was me.
USB camera. If I click on it.
Mm-hmm. Do you have more than one?
No, just one. Full HD resolution. Let's try that. Nothing? Oh, I don't like this. What if I hit stop video?
Yeah, do it. It's fine. It just turns off your camera.
FaceTime HD camera. We don't want that, right? I can change that to USB.
There you are.
Okay, there we go. With the
now it's fixed.
Yeah.
Okay. That actually looks pretty clean.
Yeah, that looks much better than it did.
Yeah, that's pretty clean. Pretty damn clean. All right, so I'm just going over a couple devices. BuzzTV is another Android box company that that works with me. They send me a bunch of devices, and I'm kind of giving my feedback because one thing that I don't like that they do is they have too many devices on their website and it makes it way too confusing for somebody that knows nothing about them. You know what I mean? And it's because I think that they're driven a lot by their customers, and their customers ask them for a lot of things, and they just try to give them everything they ask for, and it makes it really confusing for somebody that doesn't know anything about their products, right?
It would be confusing for me. For
sure, right? So I talked about, these 4 boxes here, and I said, in my opinion, the only 2 out of these 4 to get would be these 2 because they come with better remotes and the same or if not better specs than these ones, right? So then I talked about this one, and then this one is their special edition box that is actually pretty sick. So it is very, very expensive, but it's also kind of like, you know how sometimes people buy things from a company that they've been using for years? Because this company's been around in the Android box market for a very long time. Before they were called BuzzTV, they used to work under a company called my Gika or my Jika or something like that, or my Nika or whatever.
Whoa, sir. Real quick, when you say expensive, what's expensive?
So this box here is $200.
Okay. Is
just
it worth
for the device.
$200?
Right. But if you look at something like a Fire Stick 4K, you're paying like $50 for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's going to do most of the stuff the same, except this is a box and that's a stick. So this will have, the ability to hardwire it with your Ethernet port. It's going to have USB ports. It's going to have SD card slots. It's going to have potentially better Wi-Fi because it's got better antennas in it. It's give and take. But then can you not do the essentials on a Fire Stick just fine? Sure you can.
I love the Fire Stick.
Right. So that's what I'm saying, right? But then this device here, I say it's more for the people who this this device is not your first BuzzTV device. You've had many in the past, and you're kind of an enthusiast. And every year, BuzzTV comes out with a flagship with some kind of color thing. So they've done like Ferrari red, and they've done like something different. And those devices are for the enthusiasts that want almost like a trophy buzz box, right? Like the average person isn't going to buy this $200 box. But I have to say that I absolutely love the color of this box because my favorite color is purple. And it's a chameleon purple. So it changes the shade when the light hits it. It's pretty dope, right? But this is what I mean. Like, this is a special edition. It's an expensive device, and it's not meant for the average person. So if somebody wants something flashy, they want something bougie, this is what you get. You get their top of the line device. You get when someone walks into your living room and they see this sitting there, they're gonna ask questions.
Yeah, I would. I'd be like, what the hell is that?
Right. So that's what this device is about. I'm not saying don't get it. I'm saying if it's your first BuzzTV box, I probably wouldn't go for something like this because there's a lot better bangs for your bucks, which is the HD5s, in my opinion, right? But at the same time, this thing is dope as hell. This is a fantastic box. So this is actually coming with Wi-Fi 6. There's not a lot of third-party box sellers outside of, the new Fire TV Stick 4K Max and the Cube that are running Wi-Fi 6. There's not a lot of them out there, right? And for a third-party box seller to be pushing Wi-Fi 6, it's pretty damn good.
Apple TV, the new one, have Wi-Fi 6?
They do. Yes, they do. But they have Wi-Fi 6, and the only streaming device on the market that has Wi-Fi 6E is the new Cube, the Amazon Cube. Right? There's slight differences between Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 6E. Wi-Fi 6E is the latest.
Would you notice the difference?
No one's going to notice the difference. Nobody's going to notice the difference. Most people wouldn't even notice a difference between Wi-Fi 5, like the 5 gigahertz band, and Wi-Fi 6. Most people wouldn't even notice the difference. And most people, the average person, has band steering turned on their router, and they don't even know that. And that causes a lot more issues than anything else. So do you know what band steering is?
I was just going to ask you, what the hell is band steering?
So a lot of times when you get your modem and routers from your internet providers, it has...
Right, you got 2.4 and then you got 5 Wi-Fi.
Right. So, and band steering, it comes enabled out of the box. So it apparently smartly switches your devices back and forth between the two bands for you. Right? Now, here's the thing. When you're building a home network and all your devices on the network, you want all of your devices to actually be using 2.4, except for your gaming and streaming devices, and those you put on your 5 and your 6, right? Really? That's how you build your home network, right? All of your smart home tech.
With streaming right now, I should be on 5.
You should be on 5. You should be on 5.
Be better.
That would be better because the higher the band, so the 5, it's faster on the latency, right? So it's the communication between the router and your device is quicker. Doesn't mean that your speeds are quicker for how many megabytes a second you're doing, but the communication is quicker.
Well, that's what matters when streaming is your latency.
Right. Is your latency, right? Now the caveat to that is that the higher the band, the less distance it can travel and the less things it can go through, right? So you kind of have to find that sweet spot, right? You want to start off by trying the bands for, your gaming and your streaming. And if you have issues, then you would go back to your 2.4, right? But the problem is that a lot of times when people have devices like this or the Fire Stick or whatever, and they have their band steering on while they're trying to watch something, it can automatically switch you to another band, and all of a sudden you're buffering. All of a sudden you drop connection.
You can't stop that?
You would have to log into your router and turn it off manually. And so the one way to know for sure if you have band steering enabled without logging into your router is if you search for your Wi-Fi networks and you only see one Wi-Fi name.
Yeah.
That means your band steering is on. So when you go into the router and you disable it, then you'll see 2 different names all the time.
So that's how it is at my house. At my house, I only see one. At my shop, I see both.
Right. So your shop is your router from your internet provider, or is that a third party?
It's from my internet provider.
Interesting. Well,
But at my house, the same thing at my house. It's from an internet provider, but it's definitely different at my house.
See, a lot of times, people only judge their network by the speed that it travels, right?
Of course.
So the way that I describe it, that's and then they say, well, my internet's great, it's running this. It's like this is the issue. You're the issue. The box is the issue. Or you know what, like Netflix is the issue. Netflix wouldn't be the issue, but like some third-party applications or whatever, that's the issue. But the problem really is the band steering, right? Because it's jumping back and forth. And then there's another setting that are on routers called advanced security. And advanced security is like a new filtration system that all the internet providers are putting onto their routers that is blocking access to things that they think you don't need access to.
So I need to check this out because unless I'm hardwired in at my house when I stream, I always will freeze and then it'll jump. There's always a delay, or it'll freeze a little bit and then continue from there. So I need to try that. I need to look into that.
Yeah, you should log into your router and just disable the band steering and turn off your advanced security. 2 things everybody should do. Oh, I'm drunk all of a sudden.
Are you drinking?
No, I don't drink. I have coffee.
Is there Galactus behind you?
Yeah. Oh man, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about the special. I'm just going to finish it up and then we can jump back on to whatever you want to talk about. I can literally stream as however long you want, but I just want to talk about the prices. So there is 2 different sales going on. So there's the Christmas sale. It's a BOGO sale. So if you buy one, you get the second at 50% off on any models that's equal or lesser of the value, right? If you only get one device, you can get 15% off. And if you don't care about the discount, you can use Next Level Tech as the coupon code, get 10% off, and I get a kickback. Just saying, if you want to be generous. But you don't have to. There's the 15% code that's on their website as well. So let's say you got, I don't know, 2 of these HD5 boxes for $90. You're looking at, 45 and 90. You're looking at 135 for 2 devices. That's not bad. And these are devices that are coming with the Ethernet ports. They're coming with the SD card slots. They're coming with gigabit LAN. They're coming with a Bluetooth backlit remote. Like, these are great devices, right? For great prices with the Christmas sale. Like, you won't see these devices at these prices again. Most likely, by the time these devices go on sale again, it's because they're blowing them out to bring in the new year stuff, right? So, if you are an enthusiast and you have a BuzzTV device and you really like how their operating system navigates and all that stuff, then you could go with something like the BuzzTV X5AX with a special edition with the next level purple. That's what I'm calling it. The next level purple.
Next level purple.
The next level purple, bro. You know what? I've been trying to keep it in, but I've been thinking about hitting them up and designing my own box. I've been thinking about it.
You should. Why would you not try that?
I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what the process would be like. But they're always coming out with like special edition boxes, and I would be like, just slap my name on it. Let's see how it does. I don't know.
Yeah, you should do that. Why wouldn't you?
Would you? Well, let's ask the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you would be interested if I did a collaboration with BuzzTV and I put my name on it. Would you guys be interested? Would you support that? Would you buy that box? I probably wouldn't make any money from it, but I think it would be pretty cool to work with a box manufacturer, especially because they're literally 10 minutes from my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be pretty cool.
Oh, is that the office that you went to?
Yeah.
You should do that, bro.
I've been really thinking about this, and I didn't know how to communicate it with them or if it made sense or if they would even be interested. But if you guys are interested and you would actually buy the devices, because they're only going to want to do it if it sells devices, right? I don't care about making money off this, but I just think it'd be cool to say that I did a collab with a box manufacturer. That'd be pretty cool for me. A lot of you guys are saying, yeah, all right, cool.
I would buy one. I would buy it and just keep it. I wouldn't even use it.
Dude, I would want to design like everything, even the box, and I would keep it as like art in my living room, like the actual box, because their boxes are really high quality for an Android box. Look, it has the magnetic clasp.
I love those boxes, dude.
Yeah, and then it's got the design. Like everything is just, it's all high quality, right? So I would keep that as like a limited edition like trophy.
Man,
It sounds weird.
You should hit them up for real.
Yeah, it would be cool. But like if I did it, I would want to design like a special edition of the X5, which is already $200. So I don't know, because I wouldn't want to go cheap on my specs. You know what I mean?
No, you would have to spec that thing out.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying,
If
right?
it's worth it, it doesn't make a difference, right? If it's specced out, then, and it's a special edition, just do it. Why not?
Yeah, I might, but in the new year, I'm gonna get through this year, and then I want to talk to them about it, because there's a couple other things that I'm gonna talk to them about too. So yeah, these are some really cool devices. If you haven't checked them out, right? If you've never checked out BuzzTV, then again, I'm recommending the HD5s. The HD5s are going for about 90 to 120 bucks, right? They're not gonna break your bank. They're not that expensive if you're in the Android box market anyways, and you can get in there, you can check it out. One thing that I always tell people about these Android boxes is that never be afraid to buy one, because you can always sell it for the same price or more than what you bought it for. Because a lot of people in this community are a little bit more knowledgeable, you know how to set them up, and there's always somebody out there that wants it set up for them. So you can always sell it for more than what you purchased it for. So never be scared about buying these devices and trying them out, right? And then, so I'm recommending the HD5s, and then if you go above the HD5s, that's when I would get into the next level purple one, right? But the HD5s, the next, I'm like, look, my whole screen is purple. My logo is purple. This thing,
the whole stream is purple.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I love purple.
How do you like? Oh, never mind. I'll wait till you're done.
No, I'm done. I'm done. It's over. It's over.
I was gonna ask you what you think of melon.
Okay, so I like melon. Because of who's backing them. So do you know who owns melon?
No.
Okay, who owns OBS?
No clue.
Logitech.
Okay.
So
they own melon too?
Yes. So this is the cloud-based version of Streamlabs.
Yeah. Yep.
So this has full integration with Streamlabs. A lot of the same things that you see in Streamlabs, this does. And it's all based around like a web base. So this is like if StreamYard met OBS, this is what you would get.
This is basically the same thing as StreamYard.
Yes,
there's not much difference.
But I found that this is cheaper and it offers slightly better quality on certain things. So
it's still 1080p, right?
It's still 1080p, but when I said on other things, so you know how you can upload like a video or a clip of something?
Yeah.
The maximum file size is higher on Melon than it is on StreamYard. So you can upload higher quality videos and it looks better. Before now, StreamYards has caught up with some stuff, but this was providing like single channel audio as downloadable content after the stream. So I could download just your audio and I could download just mine if I wanted to. Now StreamYards does that too.
You can do that on StreamYard.
Yeah, they just did that update, but there's a bunch of things, right? So like it has sound effects built into it. It's got, one of the big features that StreamYards didn't have, and this is why one of the big things I went to use a Melon, is that you can actually build a team on here, right? So like, let's say I started the live stream, but I'm talking, I'm doing things. You can't on StreamYards go over to the side and put up comments, right? Because you're the guest. You know, no, you can't.
I can't do that on here either.
You can't, but if I add you to my team, then you get all the same access that I do. So you can have multiple people hosting it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
That's a big feature to me.
It's like adding me as a moderator.
But moderator on Melon, right?
Yeah.
So
with the entire thing.
Yeah.
Instead of like behind the scenes and everything.
And that's why it's kind of nice when like Rojas and I, like when we do a live stream, we both have access to putting up chats and putting up comments and, you know, everything else behind the scenes. It makes it really streamlined.
Because I tried to put a message in the chat and I couldn't.
I mean, I can add you to the team if you want.
It's up to you, bro. Bro.
Can you shoot me your email on the Twitter?
What email would that be?
Whatever email you want to receive it, and then you need to. It'll ask you that when.
Digital slang at Yahoo.
You're a Yahooian.
I will kick you right in your chin. Oh, your earbuds came in, by the way.
Well, that's nice. Yahoo.com?
Yes, sir.
So digital slang
At
yahoo.com. All right, see if you get an email. What's up, Jeremy? I appreciate you always supporting everything that everybody in every community that you follow. Honestly, you're a huge supporter. I see you absolutely everywhere, fam. You're on Facebook. You're supporting everybody. You're promoting all the different groups for companies, for creators, for everything. You comment religiously and you watch religiously all the live shows and all the videos from everyone that I see. Like, you're everywhere, bro, and you're always supporting. I appreciate you a lot, right? I do appreciate you a lot. And that being said, thank you again for the super chat. It says good night and I hope everyone has a great Christmas. And I will be dropping a 1 month voucher for all the bread in the chat. First come, first serve. That's 30 days of all the bread because of the donation that Jeremy has done. Did you get an email?
I did. Now
You may have to leave and then come back.
Yeah, let me do that. Let me do that.
Yo, this is awesome. Like, honestly, hold on. Look, you guys are helping each other live in the chat, right? We had Mike C ask a question about his vid stick, and I looked up, and here, look. I looked up, and I literally had this sitting here. Look, it's a vid stick right here. It's all dusty. I don't know if you can see all the dust coming off of it, but here's a vid stick right here. This is the vid stick Plus, I think. Oh, vid stick Max. That's the vid stick Max that's sitting right there. And great device. Great device. And he was like, how do I get it to get the BuzzTV 5 app, right? And Jeremy gave him the answer. And he did it, and he said, hey, I followed your advice, and I updated my vid stick to the new BuzzTV 5 version. Thanks again, bro. Like, this community, I am not any way, shape, or form as knowledgeable as the people in this community. I'm just a voice. I'm just a talking head, right? So it's you guys that prop this community up, and I try to build the best platforms that I can to help you guys interact with each other, right? Like, think about it. Before Telegram, before YouTube, how would you guys be helping each other? What, you have Reddit? Yeah, Reddit's cool and all, right? But it's not everyone's cup of tea, right? So, Slang, I know you're in the background. You should actually be able to add yourself to the stream now. So, on the left-hand side, if you click Show on Stream, it'll actually put you into here. I don't know if you can hear me. I'll give him 10 more seconds. See if you can figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, never mind. So I don't know if you could hear me, but I was saying on the left-hand side, you could actually remove yourself and add yourself to the stream too.
So if I leave, I can add myself?
So, like, look, if I kick you off.
Yeah.
If I kick you off.
See it,
you see on the left-hand side where it has your face and it has the show on stream. Now it'll say hide on stream.
It doesn't say that anywhere.
Oh, so maybe you're not part of the team yet.
It let me post a comment, but it says next level YouTube on there.
Oh, so you're commenting like on behalf of me, I guess.
Yeah. Doesn't say stream private.
Can you click on someone's comment and throw it on the chat or the screen?
No.
That's weird.
Let me try a different email because I think it logged me in. Oh, there's a dark mode on here.
Yeah, dark mode's nice.
That is so much better.
Yeah, so much better. Yeah, I'm in the dark mode.
Oh my god, I might use this just for dark mode.
StreamYards doesn't have dark mode?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna log out again. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Do your thing, bro. All right, so I'm gonna catch back up here. 619 says, "What the flux is going on, you two?" Yo, honestly, I love Flux. I am mining Flux all the time. I have 2 rigs right here mining Flux. I got 2 gig of hash on Flux, and Flux is my project that I'm mining right now. So I love Flux. 4-hour stream. No, we're not doing a 4-hour stream. Any red ones? So they had an older, BuzzTV had an older device. It was like the, I think they called it the XPL 3000, and that was this is really old, so the specs are not what you want anymore. But it was Ferrari red. I'll see if I can find the XPL 3000 BuzzTV. I'll see if I can find what it looks like. Share my screen. So this is what it looked like. It was black and red. I mean, that's not a bad looking device, but this box is from years ago. So this one had 2 gigs. This was like one of their top of the line devices at the time, and it came with 2 gigs of RAM and 8 gigs of onboard storage, right? But at the time, this was top of the line, right? This was top of the line. I'm trying to see if they have a year on this. See, it says Sport Edition. That was their Sport Edition. It has a carbon fiber wrap. Android 5.1. This is an old box. Shows you how long I've been around if I know this box. I really want to know what year this was posted. What year was this posted? What year was this posted? That sucks. It doesn't tell me what year this was posted. Maybe I'll find another. Let's see. I'm trying to find what year this came out. I don't know what year this came out, but it was pretty old. But that's the last red one that I saw. It's still being funky?
Yeah, I logged out and put in the email address I gave you and logged back in, but it's letting me comment.
You can't click on the comments and show on stream and stuff like that, huh?
What is this? Learn. No, I can't click on the comments.
I don't know why. Maybe I have to restart the stream or something for it to kick in, you know? Because we just did it while we're streaming.
Yeah,
Could
you
be.
probably do. You probably have to back out.
Yeah, I probably have to, but we'll mess with it next time.
It's all good.
So because 619 is here, and obviously he's talking about that shit, what are you mining?
I am mining Bitcoin. I am mining Kadena. I am mining CKB. I am mining Dogecoin and Litecoin. And I'm mining Ravencoin.
Okay, how do I ask this without giving the wrong perspective to the average person that doesn't know anything about crypto?
Okay.
There's a lot of altcoins out there. And there was a lot of altcoins that me and you were super excited about. CKB, Kadena, Flux, Ergo. There's a lot of coins out there, right? How set do you think you are with some of those altcoins? Like, how much do you think they're really going to come back? Because I have a feeling that altcoins won't really start coming back for like a few more years, and that everyone's really going to be focusing on the big baddies.
Yeah, I think we're about a year and a half, even maybe 2 years away from another bull run.
Yeah, end of 2024 is what I'm saying too.
Yeah, and right now, to be honest with you, my Cadena, I just exchanged all my Cadena for Bitcoin. And I told you this earlier about CKB. I was holding a nice bag of CKB, but I also cashed that in for Bitcoin. And I'll probably do that moving forward with CKB. I'll just keep cashing that in for Bitcoin. I think Cadena now I might start holding and just try and get a nice bag, because I was watching Voscoin's video the other day and he was talking about Cadena because he just got the KD Max. And he's just going to hold his coins because at the very least, if it gets a new all-time high, that'll 15x. So in 2 years, I can get a lot of Cadena.
Yeah, you can, for sure. Cadena has been one of the most profitable altcoins throughout the whole bear run.
No, it's been the most profitable coin to mine still.
Even more profitable than Litecoin, would you say?
Maybe not now because Litecoin just pumped.
Right.
Litecoin and Dogecoin. But Cadena's been the most profitable coin to mine for a long time. Even when we had Ethereum, Cadena was more profitable.
So when is your next president being elected? Is it 2024?
Yeah, I believe it's next. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, 2024.
So that president's going to be elected and then the new bull run's going to start. That's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, it's 2 years away, man, for sure.
I want to give you a conspiracy theory. Do you like conspiracy theories?
I love conspiracy theories.
All right. I'm going to give you a conspiracy theory because this one I've been sitting on for a little while and it makes so much sense to me. And I'm going to make it as wild as I can, right? That's what I like to do. I like to create conspiracy theories and I like to make my mind go crazy with them. So, of course, this conspiracy theory is about Elon Musk.
I'd vote for him.
Okay, I'm not talking about him as president. Like,
I wish he would run, though.
Yeah.
I'd vote.
Oh no, I'm not talking about political stuff, Cyclone. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying that it's a situation that's happening that's going to be interesting when all the other things that we think is going to happen around the same time. So we're not trying to get political. Don't get it twisted. Anyways, so Elon Musk, for as long as we've known him, he wants to extend civilization to Mars, right?
Yes, he does.
He does, right? And he talks about it a lot, and he built a company called SpaceX, right? And SpaceX, all they did for many, many years was just blow millions of dollars. They built rockets and they blew them up, right? Millions of dollars, poof, gone, right? But now it's one of the biggest space companies in the world, right?
Correct.
So keep in mind his thought and his goal is to populate Mars, right? In order to populate Mars, we need three things. We need a way to get there. We need a way to build it. And we need... Well, I think building it is part of survival as well, right? So there's a third thing, but...
Yeah, one in the same.
Yeah, so the other thing that he started building after SpaceX was Neuralink. And what's the solar panel one? What's that one called? Why am I drawing a blank? I don't know the name of it, but his solar panel company, right? So, have you watched the movie The Upgrade?
We talked about this. I've seen some of it. I haven't seen the whole thing.
Yeah, Solar City. So, if you haven't watched The Upgrade, I'm about to spoil the whole movie for you.
I like spoilers. Go ahead.
Okay, so The Upgrade was based around a guy who gets into an automated car, a taxi, with his girlfriend, and they end up in a car accident, right? It doesn't stop, it doesn't disengage, and it crashes. And for a series of events where that never should have happened because this was an automated car, it was self-driving, and it had a bunch of safeguards, but somebody disabled all the safeguards and they crashed him and they turned him into a quadriplegic. He was in a wheelchair, right? He had to learn how to eat again. He had to learn how to survive. His girlfriend died. I don't remember his name. It wasn't like a main actor, but he did a great job in the movie,
I feel like
right?
I've seen this now.
You probably have. You know what? I'll pull it up.
It was a self-driving car, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen this.
It's from 2018, right? Yeah, you told 619. You told me about the Lawnmower Man. I haven't watched it yet. I'm sorry.
Lawnmower Man is dope, bro. If you haven't seen the Lawnmower Man, you should check that out. It's older.
This is a trailer for it. They're beating him up in the washroom. And then he activates his version of Neuralink. Watch this shit.
Okay, I haven't seen that. I'm gonna watch it tonight, though. After the stream, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Yo, okay, so hold on. So he, because of the implant, the Neuralink implant, he's able to do all of these things now, right? And he can do it better than a human. He's faster, he's stronger, he's whatever. But then all of a sudden, it becomes sentient, and it starts controlling him, right? Right? And then, in a crazy chain of events, the guy who created it was actually being controlled by it, and caused all of those chains of events to happen, right? So the Elon Musk that we have today is very different from the Elon Musk that we had a few years ago, right? The Elon Musk that we had a few years ago said AI is terrible. We should all be scared of AI. AI is coming and we need to stop it. He was literally going to presidents of countries and saying we need to stop artificial intelligence. Was he not?
Yeah, he was.
Right? And now
he's all for it now.
Putting chips in people's heads and building robots.
Because he's an alien.
Is he an alien, or has his creations, overtaken him? Right? Whatever it is.
Either
right?
one I'm cool with. Either one I'm cool with.
Either one, right?
You know this. I'm ready for the apocalypse. Like, I'm all ready for the apocalypse. I'm done with this 9-to-5 bullshit. And,
put a chip in me. Let's go.
I'm
going to battle.
Let's just go to work, right? Let's just end everything. Start from scratch. We'll bring the apocalypse on. Bring the zombies on. Whoever survives, survives.
So here's my argument. Tesla was just a front. The actual company is just a front. It's just a cash grab. He built the whole Tesla without spending any marketing on money, any money on marketing, sorry, right? So all he did was just build that up and collect cash. Because of the way that the government system works, he actually collects a lot of money from other car manufacturers for what's considered to be an EV offset. So all the companies have to produce a certain amount of electric vehicles, and if they don't, they have to buy credits from Tesla, because all they do is produce electric vehicles. So he makes money off of other car manufacturers, right? So that company is a very, very profitable company. But that has nothing to do with his end goal. His end goal, again, is to get his ass to Mars. That's his end goal.
Yeah,
right?
But it's not going to happen in our timeline, in our lifetime.
Okay. Either way, right? So I'm going to justify why I say it's just a cash grab, right? So in order for us to get to that next planetary evolution, we need Neuralink and we need robots. We need actual functioning robots, and we need artificial intelligence. The biggest company in his play is Twitter. Twitter is more important than Tesla. Twitter is more important than SpaceX. Twitter is more important than Solar City. And the reason I say this is because what does anybody need in order to develop artificial intelligence? They need data.
Information. Yeah.
They need information. So he can't buy Google. He can't buy YouTube. What other companies are out there that's really funneling a lot of the information? Facebook? Facebook's whatever. Who cares about Facebook?
Nobody cares about Facebook.
Twitter, he's got 100 million followers on Twitter, and he can mine all the information from everybody all over the world from Twitter and use that to build his artificial intelligence. And that goes right back into Neuralink. That goes right back into his robots. And those two things are going to be used to develop the way to Mars and develop how we live on Mars.
So Cyclone says by 2050. So would you, all right, saying all that and say he did it, say he achieved it, and he had a way to get to Mars with, because right now, if we attempted that, it would take forever just to get there. Would you go?
No.
Why not?
Because I believe that going to Mars resets our life expectancy. So when we go there, there's going to be new things that our bodies are going to be put to a test for. And I believe that the lifespan will start back at like 30 years old. We're going to live to be about 30 and then we start passing away, right?
Well, but I'm not saying you're going there as a baby. You say you went there at age 60.
If it was 60, I'd probably go.
Okay.
I'd probably go.
I would go. I would go. And I think everybody that goes on the first trip will die. I think everyone that goes on the first trip, some disaster will happen. Because they're not going to be able to foresee everything. Right? Probably the chances of survival on the first trip will be 5%, 10%. It's not going to be very high. But I would go. It'd be a good story.
Yeah, you're right, 619. It wasn't the car crash that took him out, but I mean, it pretty much put him in a situation where the group of thugs, yeah, I mean, it shouldn't have, the car crash shouldn't have happened.
What is that on? Where can I watch that?
You should be able to watch it anywhere. I
Okay.
mean,
Say no more. But it's not on like Netflix or anything?
I honestly have no idea. Let me see if I can find it. What is it? Just,
I mean, if it's on there, I'll just watch it on there.
hold on. Discover, search.
Elon says 2050. We'll all be dead. Well, I will be.
Interesting. So it looks like you have to... Yeah, you got to rent it from all the platforms. It's not available on any of the platforms from as far as I can see. But, I mean, yeah, I'll help you out. That's what we do. We help each other.
Find that shit.
Find that shit. Smoke that shit.
Yeah. How long?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, do you want to shoot tonight or what do you want to do?
I don't know if I can. I'm struggling just sitting in a chair.
Okay.
Like, that's why I'm asking how long I'm shooting, because I can't really sit much longer.
Okay, so we'll go for another like 3 minutes. That'd be an hour and a half total.
Yeah, you ever see this thing?
What is that?
It's the jelly phone.
Why did that sound familiar? Is that the world's smallest phone or something?
It is the world's smallest phone.
Did you open it?
Not yet. I can open it. Yeah, I can open it. You want to see it?
I mean, if you gotta save it for an unboxing, then save it for unboxing.
I don't care about an unboxing. I'll just do the review. Nobody cares about unboxings anymore. This thing is so damn small.
Put it next to your phone. Let's see.
I'll put it next to the Fold.
Oh, that's unfair.
Hey, well, yeah.
The world's almost biggest phone versus the...
Right. So this is the Fold.
It looks like something from like 2009.
Yeah, it's got a case on it too, so it's actually bigger. Let me take the case off. Put it next to my thumb.
Oh my god, it's 2 thumbs big. That's literally 2 thumbs up. That's where you get the jelly phone. How big are the bezels though? If it's coming out now and the bezels are ginormous,
I wonder if you can see it. See it a little bit? You can see the chin and the forehead.
It looks like an iPhone 3.
It does. It looks like an iPhone 3. It's exactly what it looks like.
Is that a burner phone?
Yeah, I could use it for that. Oh yeah.
It looks like an iPhone 3. That's crazy.
It's I wonder who the hell would buy this phone?
How much was it? I know you didn't buy it, but how much was it?
I think it's like either 100 or 200 bucks.
That still seems expensive for me though.
200 bucks. Let me see if I can find it. Because I don't know if it's on Amazon. It might be on Amazon. Yeah, it's on Amazon. Yo, it's $210.
That's too expensive. I'm sorry.
It's $210. Let's see the specs real quick, because I don't even know the specs yet. 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage. It's running Android 11. It's only LTE. It does support both GSM and CDMA. Got NFC. It's unlocked.
Okay, but look, you could get a Galaxy S10, 128 gigs of storage for 175 bucks.
Yeah, I could buy a Note 10 Plus for that, dude.
Right? Like, why would you?
I don't know what it's for. It's like a toy. It's 210 bucks.
RR79. Do I know you? Are you my family? He says, internet, we call that me too. Because it's like I have a phone like that too. So, me too. Everyone has a busted ass cheap phone in Trinidad.
The screen size is 3 inches. The original iPhone was 3.5.
So, the original iPhone 1 is better.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's crazy. It's crazy. RR79, are we family? Who are you? Are you one of my cousins? I don't know.
Trying to see what the cameras are like on here.
Shit. They're shit, bro. They're shit. Yo. Okay, I'm gonna spoil this, but MKBHD, his camera thing, the iPhone 14 wasn't even in his top 5
for cameras.
For cameras, but it's not his ranking. That's the ranking of the community doing a blind test. Because the way that he set it up was, he took like hundreds and hundreds of photos, and he put them on a website, and people had to choose between 2, and they just went through this for hours. So he said he got over 20 million votes, bro, on this website. You imagine the amount of influence that he has being on the top of the chain like that, just creating a website out of blue and getting over 20 million like votes, like monetizing that would be insane,
bro. There are some people that are killing it on YouTube. You know, I follow these couple channels. I think we've talked about this before in the past. Like, I'm totally changing the subject now, but there are people that are doing some amazing shit. So, and I think I've talked to you about this. So you guys know I like anime, right? You know I like anime. Big Dragon Ball Z fan, all that shit. So there are a few channels, more than one, and one in particular that I watch. I've seen this guy blow up in the past year. He got over 500,000 subs this year. And all he does is, I don't know if he draws it or somebody draws it, but he makes up stories on Dragon Ball Z, and he draws the manga, and then he does a voiceover of that manga, and he just creates, fan-made stories. Bro, you know how many Patreons? He'll drop a video on the story, and then he'll do the preview, and he'll be like, you can join my Patreon for $3 a month and see the next video that's already done, the next set of the manga. You know how many Patreon fans he has? He's got almost 1 million. He's got almost 1 million subs now on YouTube, and he gets about 400,000 views on every video. And you know how many Patreon members he has at $3? Just $3.
I'm gonna guess 300,000.
No, I mean he'll get there eventually. He's got over 4,000 right now.
4,000.
4,000 at $3 a piece. Plus, he's getting the YouTube AdSense at a million subscribers almost, with 400,000 views a video.
But it's such a beautiful thing when we see people like that, or even somebody as basic as Rob Explains, who just goes over comic books and just reads the story. And that's what
he's doing. He's just reading the story.
But Rob Explains has 2.5 million subscribers. He just comes on and just reads comic books, and you can hear how genuine he is and how excited he gets about the comics. And people they would rather, I do it myself. I don't read comics anymore. When I get bored, I pull up his channel and I just listen to it. You know what I mean?
I love watching these videos. I watch them all day long if I could. Yeah. I get excited. I look for them every day.
Every day.
I do. I look for them every day because there's more than one channel that does it.
Right.
So there's two that I really enjoy. Both of them. One of them has over 1 million subs, and this guy I'm talking about now has around, I think, 800,000. And the stories are really good. That's what I like about them.
Right. What's up, Flick Chick? I appreciate you coming by, and you have a great, happy holiday, Merry Christmas, all that kind of good stuff. If I don't see you, take care. Have a good one. That being said, guys, we're going to get ready to wrap this up. We've been streaming for over an hour and a half. and my buddy here to my left, right, left, whatever
On
he is
your
at.
left right now.
He's pretty broken, so he needs to go take care of himself. And I need to get on with my night. Like I said, it's my son's birthday today, so I need to go punch him a few more times and call
Happy
it a
birthday
night.
to what's his name?
All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope that you guys find some value in this stream today. We went over some boxes. We had a good few donations. And like I said, those donations unlocked all Debrid vouchers that were released in the chat. Gives you 30 days of a Debrid service, which is a great service for you guys to try it on your Android boxes, your phones, all that kind of good stuff. We also talked about all the different BuzzTV boxes and which ones I recommend buying. All of them are great devices, but I just find better bang for bucks depending on what you're looking for in them as well. We also talked about cell phones, and Digital joined us. Digital, can you just let everybody know where they can find you and a little bit about yourself if they haven't heard of you yet?
YouTube channel, Digital Slang. You can find me on Twitter, mostly Instagram, somewhat. Digital Slang on digital_slang on Twitter. I stream most Saturday nights when I'm not, snapped in two. I will be on streaming. Do content about all kinds of tech, phones, headphones, earbuds, all kinds of stuff. And you can find me chilling, watching these guys stream every week.
Yep, he's usually in the chat. He's usually in the chat just like a lot of you guys are. So again, I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone that's come through. I appreciate all the members of the channel. I appreciate all the donations and appreciate all the comments and support that you guys have been giving me. I did a live stream yesterday, did a live stream today. I'm going to try to do a few more live streams because it's a lot easier for me to do live streams than actually creating content. And I don't want to leave you guys high and dry over the holiday season. We do have a couple more podcasts that are coming out on Beyond the Streams. So if you haven't checked out Beyond the Streams, you can check it out anywhere you watch your podcast or listen to your podcast. And you can also check out the YouTube channels for the videos as well. So that being said, guys, appreciate you guys. Yeah.
One thing I got to say, I do have a new podcast coming out soon.
Oh.
First new podcast coming out soon called Bourbon and Blunts. And it will be audio only at first. So I will be dropping the links on all my videos for the audio only. But it's me and my buddy doing it. We will be live doing it in the studio together.
Oh, wow. That's hard to do.
Yeah. He lives close and he's got a lot to say. And you think I'm offensive. Where do you meet this guy? But that's what it's going to be about. It's not going to be about tech. I mean, some episodes might be about tech, but it's going to be about a lot of things. And I'm going to offend a lot of people because I'm tired of all the sensitive shit going on. So it's going to be raw. It's going to be real. And I'm not holding back at all. And neither will he. So it's going to be entertaining to say the least. And if somebody gets offended, they get offended. I really don't care.
Bourbon and Blunts coming
Bourbon
to a
and Blunts.
podcast near you.
Right.
So I am looking forward to that. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely be hitting you up about that too. So we'll chat about that. That should be fun. That should definitely be a fun podcast. That's definitely going to be something that you're going to want to put on while you're doing something. So you
It'll
kick back,
be
relax.
audio only at first, and then once, because he's a teacher, and he doesn't want to be on the video yet. Until
Will he be using a different name?
Yes.
Maybe I'll join under a different name as well too.
Yeah,
And then I
we
can
all-
say whatever
yeah.
I want.
I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. If I'm using my name or something. I mean, it's gonna be promoted through Digital Slang, so everybody's gonna know it's me anyway. But
Right. Yeah, for sure.
but yeah, audio only first. But then once I get the okay, the videos will be on YouTube probably, but definitely TikTok.
TikTok. So a different form factor.
Yeah. Yep. I'll have both. I'm going to be recording each podcast in both form factors.
Huh.
You didn't know you could do that?
No, there's actually a TikTok mode, but I couldn't find it.
Well, that looks like it, doesn't it?
No, there's one where I'm above and you're below, and then it's like in that kind of wasted space on the sides. You know what I mean? It's vertical, not horizontal. But I think you have to start the stream in that mode if you're going to do it. So anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure. I absolutely love doing these live shows with you guys, and I love it more when my friends get to join me. And in whatever you're doing, be patient, stay humble. Try to be that positivity that you need. You never know how far a hi will go. If it's a text or if it's a call, reach out to somebody and just tell them that you miss them, that you love them, that you're thinking about them. And everyone have a great, happy holiday and a great new year. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Hey everybody, just before we get going, I wanted to say a huge thank you, much love and appreciation to everyone who supports what I do over here on Next Level Tech. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button and share these videos with a family member and friend.